Welcome back to Game 3 of the TrashcanTV versus non-TrashcanTV Hearthstone tournament. JJ is still facing our buddy Luca on the odd rogue now, and it looks like a good starting hand here for JJ. Luca's still playing the odd warrior. In case you haven't seen the last game, go do that. I mean, if you do anything else with your 15 minutes, shame on you, because that was probably the craziest game we've ever seen on the entire TrashcanTV YouTube channel in Hearthstone. That was insane. And we're going to see Odd Rogue versus Odd Warrior now. Now, the Warrior is heavily favored in this one. Very, very heavily favored. Indeed, because of all the armor gain. And Odd Rogue really has a strategy of making that push. Now, we know that JJ is not running Myra's Unstable Element in this deck at all. Eternium Rover picked up is a strong card, and he seems to have all the options to him already. He's got the taunts that he needs. He's got the Zilliax, he's got the healing, got the armor. So JJ is really playing against the clock here more than anything, and you see it right away. He's pushing any point of damage to the face that he can. Luca definitely gonna hit into that Divine Shield there, taking first of all away the Blood Knight option that JJ would definitely want to go for on 3. And also gaining armor for himself with that hit. That Tar Creeper is a bit of a... I mean, it's in the way right now. Henchclan Thug is probably the best draw here. He's gonna go for this. And he needs to develop a board. He needs to develop a board really, really quickly and send the damage to our face. And if he doesn't do that, he's gonna resign this game soon if this doesn't happen. And he's gonna keep putting up taunts. Luca is here. Zonal Defender picking up the Stegadon perfectly on curve for next turn, and then he's got the option of Zilliax and Direhorn Hatchling. So it's going to be a long, long time before damage goes to his face again. And that's exactly what he's wanting. Now that Henchman Thug is still growing, which is something that needs to be taken care of. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but I mean, you still have the Brawl if all else fails if you Luca here. And Dynomatic too. Picked up to potentially clear that off. Stegadon coming down as it looks. Another taunt. That's value of the Stonehill Defender. And he's actually dealing more damage than the Odd Rogue right now. That can't be good. So he's gonna assassinate and gonna push. He's gonna really push the damage here. Taking the 2 to actually take out the Eternium Rover instead of pushing it face. Interesting decision. And Dynomatic seems to already be hovering over Dynomatic. I think, yeah, that's an auto play. Perfect board clear against that Henchman Thug. Great value, so no Zilliax, no Direhorn Hatchling. Dr. Boom in the hand. JJ quickly developing a Fledgling and a Tar Creeper. And we'll see what Luca's going to do. He picks up the Owl, which might be important when it comes down to it with the Tar Creep, with the Vicious Fledgling. Zilliax picked up right now, and it seems like a really strong play. He's been neglecting the hero power for the most part this game. So not really carving out the amount of value that you typically would want. But it's still looking pretty good. Let me remind you once again that we are looking for more challenges for tournaments like this at TrashcanTV. So if you think you got it, you want to take on JJ or myself in one of our tournaments, let us know. Let us know about it and challenge us. Maybe we'll get around to playing you, and maybe even if you're a YouTuber yourself, or you're interested in a collaboration, let us know and we'll get on that. Now that's a big Mac. That's no pun intended, but that's a good magnetize there. Zilliax on the Rover. It's big taunt. Not a good convenient way to push through it right now at all for JJ. So that's inconvenient. He's gonna take that out with Weapon and 1 Fledgling. Develop the other. That was a good turn. So if you're interested in that at all, drop it in the comments, drop it anywhere, call us out, and we are going to play you. JJ on a dangerously low health total already. And Dr. Boom is an option right now. If he wants it, but he might also Hatchling a hero power for the value, and he'll keep that Fledgling off his face at all costs. If you can do that, that's always a priority. So it looks like it's going the way we've expected it. The Blood Knight's just dead in the water. 3 mana, 3/3 is just not cutting it for an aggressive deck like this. And not enough divine shields there. Just not enough divine shields. And the boards that he's presenting right now, Baku and the one card in his hand. That's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Now the Direhorn Hatchling coming down plus tank up. This is going to be over sooner rather than later. I'm seeing JJ concede this in a turn or two. Fan of Knives there. He's going to put down the Baku. Desperately trying to get some kind of push, but that's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He's not going to penetrate that amount of armor and taunts every turn, and he's just running out of cards right now, which is typically how Oddworld loses these games. Omega Assembly picked up. One turn too early to play it, but this might be the time for Dr. Boom now if he wants to add that extra value there. There we go. Gonna take a Baku shot to the head, but that's not gonna bother him much. Discovering a mech, and he's gonna go for he's actually gonna go for the Piloted Reaper. Pretty interesting. But yeah, this game's gonna be over. Fungal Mancer coming down. Generating some value, but he's gonna be able to deal with it. The Brawl is still there. I think once that Brawl hits, which might be somewhat soon, he's probably gonna Piloted Reaper Brawl. Seems like a good play. And unless the Baku survives, I think Jay is gonna concede this game. He's gonna Brawl right away. Not even... Is he gonna Brawl? He's gonna Brawl right away. So it might have been a better idea to put the Piloted Reaper down first, but he's gonna have the ability to deal 3 damage now. That was, of course, one of the better outcomes there. The Baku died, which is all that he wanted. Pilot Reaper coming down, contesting the board. It has Rush, so you're gonna clear the board either way. Goblin Bomb also, technically, I believe, would have to have Rush, but of course it doesn't do anything. Ironbeak Owl there. Yeah, it's getting to be about that time. This game was never in danger at all for Luca. Never in danger. I'm not even going to pull out the Fan of Knives there. Not even going to draw at all. I don't know what he's waiting for, but this game looks all but over. Gonna keep drawing, cycling, get out of that range, and yeah, this is gonna be game. But apparently he's gonna push it to the end. He's gonna try to play on for whatever reason. Has Lena in the hand, probably not a good idea. Now the Goblin Bomb has Rush. He's now just putting minions on the board because he knows he's winning. The Fan of Knife is gonna be forced out, but that's not enough. That's nothing. It's just not gonna do it. That's not going to win anyone the game for JJ. Can't clear the board. Gonna go face with the weapon, but I mean, Luca needs to find his options to draw. Probably now. This is a bit of a dry spot right now. Nothing really happening, but the hero power itself, and there's a big minion that there's no answer for, and that should do it already. Gonna face and say there's no way that they can deal with this. This is game over. He's gonna concede. Yeah, there we go. So Luca going up, taking the lead again, 2-1. People are taking turns in this tournament. That's the best thing we could have imagined. So that's game 3. We're gonna see you in game 4 next time. I've been Alex, and I'll see you in the next one.